Hey everybody. So we have been in Klamath Falls, Oregon for about a week now. Weather has not been cooperating too much with us down in town. Very windy pretty much every day, and we've got family in town. So we've been doing a lot of that and haven't really done any recording with anything that we've done so far. So here we are. Weather kind of cleared up and we decided to take a drive up the mountain and go to Crater Lake.
Now, before you say, yes, we knew that the majority of Crater Lake would be closed. Obviously, here is the snow behind us, and a lot has melted.
Hold on a second.
In the last week.
So there's still about 7 feet of snowbanks along the little access road here up at the visitor center.
And a lot has melted because it has gotten warm in this area. But as you guys probably know, there's a ton of snow. So it takes a long time. So yes, we knew that the majority of the park would be closed. It's just the time of year that we would be here. So we are going to take it like we have every other park we've been to, with all of its glory. And let me tell you, this snow is, like I said with sequoias, it is magical. Oh
my gosh, yeah, the views are just incredible. And wait till we stop talking to you here and we go out there and look at the lake, because it's just breathtaking. It really is.
Well, and I think with the clear skies, right? You have these beautiful blue skies with a little bit of cloud, not a ton. And then that white snow, oh, it's just beautiful. Plus the background with the mountain and the snow on it, picturesque. So there are benefits to going. We've said this before. There are benefits to going. Obviously, it's way less crowded because people are not going to be here. They think it's cold. It's actually not terribly cold.
No, it's like 67 degrees out.
Because the sun's out.
Yeah.
So the minute the sun goes out, I would be freezing because you're feeling it off of the snow. But no, it's not bad at all. There's a light breeze in the air. It is just magical.
So if you're wondering, today is June 3rd.
Yes.
So this is when we are here, and it's incredible. We're going to go check it all out, do a little mile walk. There's one walking trail open. They said none of the off-road hikes are open. There's one place they said you can park and then walk along the sidewalk for about a mile. So we're going to go do that before we go and meet some friends for dinner.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. So we've driven as far as we could drive on the rim road, which was about 100 yards.
Yeah, not very far.
Maybe a little bit longer. But there's a point you can stop, and amazing views. And now we're going to walk a little bit. Different people said it's between 1 mile and 2 miles. The lady in the visitor center said it's 1 mile. We just talked to a guy, said it was 2, so.
And you're just walking on a road that you would normally drive, but it's closed. And we're gonna walk to different lookouts.
Yep, try to get a different perspective.
Something about it being so still, because a couple months this is going to be super busy. We were just talking about how there's going to be boats, because you can do the boat tour, which we would love to do. But it just, nature at its finest. You're getting every element. You're getting all the greens, you're getting the white snow, the light blue sky, the beautiful blue lake. I don't know if it's going to come up in the video or pictures, but the color contrast. There's little pools of like turquoise and green. It's just lovely. You got the brown from the mountain. I don't know. It's beautiful. The other thing I was going to say, and Kevin disagrees with me on this, take your sunglasses off. It makes the color prettier. It's just, I feel like with sunglasses on, it takes away from the color of most places. I say this all the time, but it's just my personal opinion. No studies have been done.
I seem to see everything just fine in my sunglasses.
It's not as pretty.
All right, welcome. We are with
Charlie, Fonzie.
And we met them here in Crater Lake just on a walk, and they are doing Project 5 Questions. They're on a road trip around the country, so we stopped and talked to them for a while. And you want to tell us about what you guys are specifically doing?
Sure, yeah. So Project 5 Questions is basically a project we have where we're traveling across the West Coast and we're asking random strangers 5 pretty deep questions about their lives. And the point is to show that people are more approachable than you think, and you can make friends and deep, meaningful human connections anywhere you want, as long as you just take initiative.
And don't we know that in the RV community?
Absolutely.
It's so true. It was fate that we were supposed to meet.
Yeah.
I saw him pull up the camera, I'm like, yeah.
Yes, and this road is technically closed, so we
Yeah.
all walked up it. So see, there's that too.
There you go.
Like we probably would
100%.
have never even met if we were driving all through here. So
Pretty
Yeah.
much fate.
yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah, we had a great time sitting here getting to know them, and we're looking
right.
forward to seeing the final project.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We'll share it with you guys when we get it.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Much love.
So cool meeting Charlie and Fatih
Oh my
right
gosh.
here on the edge of Crater Lake. I mean, it's insane.
Well, first of all, my mama heartstrings.
Yes.
Because it was like my children.
They're younger than our kids.
They are younger than our kids. But wow, they just graduated from college.
Yeah.
And to go and approach people and have I'm so worried about our younger generation.
Yeah.
And their ability to communicate, express themselves
Yeah.
without a phone.
Yeah.
And I worked in school, I watched it all the time, they didn't know how to talk. These young men were amazing people. And
They were deep questions. You're not going to be able to hear it
yeah.
on our camera because I had our camera set so far away, and I'm not going to take their footage for their project.
No.
But these were not like,
What's your favorite
what's your
color?
favorite color? What kind of car do you drive questions.
No.
I mean, they were asking deep questions about love and our commitment for the last 30 years and
What's your purpose
in life. So,
really cool. And gosh, what an amazing thing that it meshed together, because
Yeah.
talking about how they want to go out and show that people, by approaching people and having conversation with them, you can build this relationship. And God,
Yeah.
isn't that the RV community for the most part?
yeah, they're just proving that if you go up to total strangers out in the open, confidently and openly, and strike up a conversation, it's all good.
I don't know. In the year of 2025, I never
Yes.
would have thought I would have seen that. So,
No.
wow, what an amazing
Yeah.
experience. You just never know what's
I
going to
know.
happen on the road. It's the best thing.
Awesome. I mean, that just capped off our day here at Crater Lake.
Yes.
And we're not even done yet. We are on our way now, walking back about a mile, and we're going to go to the Crater Lake Lodge to meet up with some friends you may know, have a couple of drinks, have some dinner, reconnect. We haven't seen them in,
a few months.
yeah,
I think we saw them over the holidays
yeah,
last. So, yeah, it'll be a good time.
yep. Come on along, let's have some fun. I know when we left you last, we said we were on our way to dinner with some friends that you might know, and we'll take you along with us. Well,
We didn't take you along with us.
what usually winds up happening when you kind of get together with some YouTuber friends, everybody just kind of leaves the cameras alone, and we just had a great dinner at Crater Lake Lodge.
Great conversation.
Yeah, and caught up. We hadn't seen them since, I think, December.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry we didn't take you along. Wait a minute, who are we talking about?
Yeah, so we met up with Airstreamer, Jim and
Yes.
Michelle, and we just had a fabulous time. So,
Yep.
guess what we're going to do?
They got their new stickers recently.
Yes, because when we last saw them, they hadn't gotten their stickers in yet.
Right,
So
they're on
new
order,
ones.
yeah.
Right, they were on order. So yay, we got a sticker. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on our door. All righty. We're gonna go right here. Good.
Yep.
There we go. If we get a skinny one, it'll go there. Doubtful though. There we go. Oh, and we have another sticker to put up. I was very impressed with Crater Lake stickers. There were so many to choose from. So we narrowed it down and we both picked this one. I like it because I love the green and the blue. Add a little color. So yeah, we've got this, and you know what? I think it's gonna go right here and fill in that space that we've been talking about.
No particular order, just fill in the
just
gaps,
stick it on
huh?
the board. There doesn't need to be any order.
What do you always say? Just fill in the gaps.
Well, yeah, especially because they come in all different shapes and sizes. So we try to have some sort of order. We don't just slap them everywhere, but it's really hard when they all are different. So this is going to be perfect right in this little hole. Oh, it looks a little crooked. Hold on. Okay, and we haven't really updated you guys about this plastic because we said, oh, we're going to let you know if it works out well. I love it because I can take these off, and they keep their stick. So I've moved some, not very many, but I've moved a couple over to make room, and yeah, they keep their stick. So there we go. All right, let me get it straight. That looks straight? Okay. Nope. I can tell. That does, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Ooh, it looks pretty on there. There it is. There she is.
All right, I wanted to give you an update on our BluTech water filtration system. It's working great, but I wanted to share with you a little hack that I did with it, in order to keep it a little more safe, a little more secure, and out of the elements while it's all hooked up to the RV. We don't have enough room in our bay right here to permanently install it or anything like that. So what I went ahead and did was got a rubber tote from Walmart, I believe it was, and cut holes in each side of it, allowing the hoses room to go through. That way the filtration system that's inside the bag is now inside the rubber tote, all sealed off. We keep it right underneath the RV, right underneath the water bay. I've got that short hose that goes straight up into my water inlet, and it works great. Last night here we had a hellacious thunderstorm roll through, and everything got wet. Even everything underneath the RV got wet because of the winds and everything else. Our BluTech stayed nice and dry inside the tub underneath, and no issues. So if you guys have a water filtration system, this is something you might want to think about. Cheap tub, cut a couple holes, and bam, it's nice, safe, and secure, and also out of sight, out of mind. And another benefit, when I'm done taking everything apart, because we're using the 0G hose, it rolls up nice and tight. The hose, the water filtration system, the secondary hose, and my water splitter all fits in the same tub. Put the lid on it, store it away for travel. Everything I need to get going on water right here. It's project time. This is our famous, infamous barbecue table. For those of you guys who have been watching our channel from the beginning, this is the table that I was taking out of the truck when I caught that shard of wood in my finger. We wound up in the emergency room after only being on the road for 1 week full time. I'll put that video up top here if you haven't seen it. But as you can see, after 2 years of it pretty much being outside at every campground in America that we've been to, it's pretty much, oh look, it's falling apart now. The plywood's just shredding. So it's time to replace the wood. So we're up here in Oregon, and I went to a local mom and pop hardware store and got them to actually cut me some new plywood. I went ahead and I just sprayed it down with water sealer, nothing major. I'm not gonna varnish it or anything like that, because I'm actually thinking down the road, maybe when we get back to Arizona, investing in one of those metal ones and getting rid of this and everything else. I'm just not gonna deal with it now. When we get back to Arizona in November, it's something we'll look into and go from there. But for right now, I'm just gonna replace the wood on this. The way this was made, it's just 8 screws on each side. I'm gonna pull this old wood off. I'm gonna clean the bottom of the table, and then I'm just gonna slap the new wood right back on it, and hopefully we'll have a nice new looking barbecue table. And obviously I've learned from my mistakes. Now I'm wearing gloves when I'm dealing with this old garbage wood and things like that. perfect, but $20 worth of plywood and a couple dollars worth of screws at the hardware store, you know, it'll do. It'll do for a while. Hey, all it does is sit underneath my barbecue, so it's all good. Let's go put it back and put everything back on it. And this is how our barbecue table sits at pretty much every single campground. Put out the barbecue, put out the Blackstone, a barbecue bucket, propane tank, and the trash can. That's all I needed. It does need to look pretty because you can't see the wood.